The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Always on dick. This nigga on penis. Alright, we back. Last episode, my girl Mia got killed by some dude, but they tried to frame her sister Maya. They tried to frame her sister Maya. So we held the first trial. They couldn't pin it on her then. So now we're looking for this other nigga that might be connected to it. I'm super eager to get into it. So let's just hop into it. Yes. All right. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you, stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen, Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing. Oh, hold up. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. That brother has not moved 1 inch. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Okay. Ain't nothing to examine in here. Actually. Oh, okay, there's nothing. Well, let's talk. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Yeah, she ain't gonna say shit. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. Look, you're the one tapping people's phones. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. But bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Let's see. Do I even have anything to present? No. Alright. Well, I'm out of here. Let me go to the law office. See what's up there. September 7th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Is it Co. or company? I don't know. I've just been saying Co. most of the time, but looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Well, let's look. Got a plant. Favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Dang. They really killed my girl, bro. I thought we was gonna be the one. I thought we was gonna be like these. Power couple type shit. Okay. Window. The sky is blue. And so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Painting. Alright. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Okay, bookshelf. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. No, you're not, buddy. Okay, I already checked here. So what else? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, no, fax machine. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Alright. I don't think there's anything else to look at. I've already looked at that. Alright, let's go back. And move. Now, let's go to the hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. Interesting marketing, okay. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who bought the murderer iced coffee. Oh, man, that's capitalism for you, folks. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Well, let's talk. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
Police! Police! Help! Police!
Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Okay. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay. Well, that's that. I don't have anything to present. I don't think I do. Oh, no. Wait, I'm not moving. Let me look at this room again. Okay. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Okay. I already looked at the plan. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Okay. Light, no. Painting. Still seeing painting. Okay. Seen that. Just gotta double check everything again. Nice weather again today. See the Fayevco law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Okay, and then the bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Right. Okay. Look. Okay, well. Let me go find. Let me go and move. Let's go to Grossberg Law Offices. This old fat bastard. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh, look at that. The nigga who did it. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL-6 incident, Exhibit A. DL-6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. All right. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. On the back, the words DL-6-incident-exhibit A are written in pencil. Alright. Then, photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one. Oh, okay. I can only have one at a time. Okay, well, let me leave this alone. No, I better not. Okay, well, I'll be right back then. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, he took his painting too. What the hell? All right, let me go back. Let me go to the detention center. Maybe she might know something. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Okay, is there anything to talk about? No, I figured not. Okay, let's see what you know about this person. Any thoughts about this photograph? Who's that? Your mother? Looks like I've just been wasting my time. Well, I don't know who else would know about this photo. Okay, well, let me go back then. Let me go back to the Grossberg Law Offices. I'll swap the photos. Just switch it with the one I took. Swap photos. On the back, the words DL-6 incident, Exhibit B are written in pencil. Okay. So now let's go back. Move to the Gatewater Hotel, and I'll talk to this nigga. And I'll present him with this photo. All right. Tell me about this nigga. Is he the one? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once, you know. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yeah, write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Okay. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay, so now I'm going to Miss May. Now let's go to. Is there anything else to talk about? No. Okay. Let's move. All right. Hey, I got something for you, bitch. Talk about it. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Oh, okay. Well, just have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Ooh. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Oh, I got proof, bitch. No. No, let's try that.
No.
Oh, what? How is that not proof? Okay, so get lost because I'm not. Yeah. Go focus. All right. So what do I do now? Nothing to talk about. So she won't talk. Well, I suppose I can just ask. Anyone here? Nope. Nope, nothing's changed here. What do I do? She says she needs proof. Wait. Let me go back to that detention center. Oh, that's her. No wonder. I'm like, why isn't she talking? There you go. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Huh, gotcha. Now I'm getting somewhere. I am not easing this bitch's fears. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Ah, red, white, blue. Interesting. Red, white? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay. Well, not like I really need it. Okay, let's go back. Let's move. Blue court. Alright, let's see. What's happening in September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you could... Oh, okay, hold on. That's the only explanation for why you could come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, well, let me look around in your office, weirdo. Oh, nope. Ain't that old boy's painting? What did you do with that fat ass? Hold on. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? No, this ain't a replica. Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. Guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautacious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beautacious for just about anyone to appreciate. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation, Judges Cooperation Award, special good try prize. The word judges and special kind of stand out. And the window. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay, is there anything else to look at? Nope. Okay, I've looked at everything in here. So now let's talk. He ain't gonna say shit. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say whatever he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as Miss April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Toys. Playthings for my amusement. Okay. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Oh, now you're getting disrespectful. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grotty Burger. Or Grody Burger? Whatever the fuck. What? Ugh. Whoa. He punched me. Oh, no, nigga, punch him back. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. I'm gonna get your bitch. Ooh, that made me mad. I ain't even get punched, but that made me hot. I'm gonna get your bitch ass. Just you wait. Okay, well, it sounds like I need to go back to Grossberg Law Offices. There you are. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. I forgot how I did his voice. Jumping Jessafats. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Well, let's talk. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Yeah, the one you was trying to abandon yesterday? That one? My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. And why did you refuse? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting way with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's You're lovers. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. Damn, they've been extorting this man. 15 years! All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore, to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. That was you? A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. What made you do that? You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. Look at you. You played yourself. Gotta have money, man. Someone comes to you with something that's too good to be true. It usually is. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay, I mean, that would explain why he killed her. Let me examine. Oh, he took the pictures off? Okay, well, they can't do nothing with it now. Okay, well, I don't think I have anything to present either. Alright, let's go back. Let's head to the office. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Well, let's look closely. It's probably going to be somewhere in these bookshelves. Yep. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? What was the name of it? J through S? Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, skim it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end oh my god. Try that again. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She had a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Okay. Article about a politician's suicide. The word Wright is written in pencil at the top. Is there anything else? Okay. Well, now I got the newspaper clippings, but what do I do now? Maybe I present them to Grossberg. Let's see what he says. Hey, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. What you got? What you got to say about this, man? What you think about this, man? I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay, is that it? Is there anything else I could possibly tell you about? No. Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that. Okay, I was just throwing shit. What do I do? Okay. Anything else to talk about? Let's move. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da! Money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else to examine? Oh, actually. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me. Alright. Nothing else then? Okay, that's it. bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. I better not touch them. No telling what the devil would do to me. Nice weather again today. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Okay, options. What happens if I go back to blue card? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Wow, I just got something to say to you, bitch nigga. Fuck, what you gonna do? Then what? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make sure this one... Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You talking about I should be searching for the killer? I'm not gonna say this nigga's right. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Uh-oh. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Oh, shit. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Ah, shit. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't one of those... Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir! Ah! Butts! Harry Butts! Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Wow, just like that? This nigga really got me locked up. Huh? September 8th, 3:37. Detention Center, visitors room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... defend me in court? Do I tell her to defend me? I guess it's my idea. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright! Huh? Leave it to me! I am Mia's sisters after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Okay. Alright, this trial's finna be heat. Alright, let's save. This trial finna be tough. Yup. Alright. So this nigga run everything. Alright, he He top dog. He top dog for real. He got the police, the government, the prosecutors, all of them. He blackmailed. He basically Diddy. he's basically this world's version of Diddy. He's got blackmail on everybody. So they all do his bidding. They all stay silent. They all turn the other cheek whenever he commits his atrocities. All right, well, let's get it. Let's get on with the trial. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! For Phoenix! Look! What you want, nigga? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have that... Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix. You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I'm my own lawyer, all right. I'm that good. Niggas can't step to me. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Well, let's raise it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. please state your full name? You wish to know the title of my personage. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions... Oh my god, this is gonna be a rough one, isn't it? Do my locutions confuse? Name. Damn, you're annoying. You're annoying the prosecutor. That's crazy. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. This nigga really talking out his... He don't know who I am! Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay, witness's account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading, to some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming out from inside. Oh my god. This nigga's verbiage is insane. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I don't even know where to begin to press him. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Okay. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Okay. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Okay, let me look at what I am working with. Okay, so they have been lived a few minutes after being hit. Combo. The broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Blocking the phone. Wiretap. A receipt. The victim dodged an attack that ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. The murder scene. Okay, let me start questioning. Okay, let's see. I believe it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Quietly perusifying. Okay. Start pressing. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. Law offices. Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were, reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Okay. Press him on that. Bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Okay. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Okay, nothing. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway, right? Straight dick riding. You were dick riding the last trial too. Nigga, my life is on the line, nigga. Oh. And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. It was all over. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot to... Okay, let me see. Terrible impaction, okay, nope. Started presupposing. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Oh no, but Miss May said she went to the right. Oh, I got you. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Nah, but May's testimony said that she ran to the right. Nope. So let's tab. Let's see what May said. They ran to the right and got struck.
Objection!
Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Got your ass. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. White is right. As Mr. White has testified, Mia ran to the left, But if that's the case, why would she run in the opposite direction from the door? She did not. She was running towards the door, Your Honor. Wow. Now you're the one making a contradiction, Mr. Wright. Not at all. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh, right, the first... Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. His left is going to be her right. That's smart. Low-key, I was a little lost there, I'm not going to lie. I was like, okay, left. I got it. It's clicking now. Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, shit. Okay, where was he standing? Okay, the killer, well, he was standing right there.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Always on dick. This nigga on penis. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Okay, let's go. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. This is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. No, it doesn't, nigga. We held a whole trial. She died in... No, she got hit once. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? No, nigga, I'm just gonna go to jail. What kind of fucking... This judge, man. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Oh, let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let me read that. Let me read what it says again. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. I guess that doesn't explicitly say once. Dodged an attack. Ran to the right. So I hit her twice. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Okay. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Well, let me press on that. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That's not what I... That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Personally. So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please, excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where you want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Okay, so it is about this. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Hold on a second. Has this been updated? So, to the left. He's talking about this left, and then right. So he went left and right. So what is it? What is it about this? What can I use to present a contradiction? Construct. He slipped up, but I don't know what I should use to prove that he slipped. Confused. We still have yet to touch on these glass shards. Maya's cell phone died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. It'd have to be the autopsy report, because she... Does it say she only got... Does it say she... It doesn't say she only got hit once, though. So that's why I don't want to use it yet. Chase her and deliver the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Where we want him, he slipped. Let him laugh for now. So wipe that smile off his face. Let's just keep pressing. What do you mean by that? That is what I'm about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. I was about to say, what? When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Uh-huh. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. It'd have to be the autopsy report. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. With the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered. Let me read again. What did May say? Dodged and attack, ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. So he's claiming that she only saw the second hit, not the first one. But didn't he just say that may have lived for a few minutes after being hit? Damn it, I don't know. Ah, God, him removing the instantaneous is really fucking me, because I'm not sure what I can use. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. See, you hit her twice. Oh no, I already did that, okay. You hit her savagely, that is what I saw. I'm assuming it has to do with Miss May's testimony was correct, that's mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Next, the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. And that's what Miss May saw. I mean, request him on this again. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. You see, you hit her twice. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. So he claims that he saw it both times. But she says she saw her dodge one attack. Yeah, that contradicts. That contradicts. Okay, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to use Miss May's testimony again. See if that's what it was. If that's what it is. The final blow. Miss May saw. See, you hit her twice. But I feel like they're just gonna. I'll try it, but I feel like they're just gonna hoe. They're already on some shit. I'll try it.
No.
Your Honor, that statement. Yeah. How? It doesn't. I don't see it. Yep. That didn't go so well. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. You see, you hit her twice. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Were you watching both times? Can y'all clue me in onto where he slipped? I don't know where he slipped. Oh my god, it's always the little things. It's always little things I get caught up on. It's gonna be such a minute detail I'm missing out on. It's gonna piss me off. Tab. Hey, look at it again. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. There's contradictions in there. I don't know how they want me to use it. It can't have to do with this. It has nothing to do with this. Has nothing to do with this yet. I don't believe so. Found in Miss May's hotel room. Wire to have anything to do with this? No. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. She said he dodged, but he's saying she got hit twice. That in itself contradicts his statement right now. I just don't know how it contradicts or like how to apply it. Fucking stuck, bruh. May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. We know that. Would it be impossible for her to run to the left? Hit her savagely. That is what I saw. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You saw different parts. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? You see, you hit her twice. That doesn't sound right. What is it? Do I press him on what Miss May saw? I don't know. I don't. That doesn't sound right either. Try it. Just try it. Nope, that's not it either. Fuck! Holy shit, I'm going to jail. That is what Miss May saw. What did Miss May see? You see, you hit her twice. How do I prove that didn't happen? What do I prove it with? I'm stuck. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him where we want him. He slipped. What did he slip? I'm even more lost than the first trial. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I am died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Holds a conversation with the chief and Maya. I don't know. They're not giving me nothing. Okay, it'll either have to be with this. I feel like it has to do with her autopsy report. It has to do with the autopsy report or May's testimony. more ways to press him. Were you watching both times? So they saw different parts, and he was watching both times. What do you think, Phoenix? He said he slipped. Where did he slip, man? I don't know where he slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon get that smile off his face. That is what Miss May saw. I know this nigga is lying. Well, everyone knows she's lying, but you see, you hit her twice. Did I already try the autopsy report? Let me look at it, because the autopsy report doesn't clarify if it was a single hit. Died from a blow by a blunt object. Fuck it. I got it! Yes! Mr. White! The victim died from a single blow. Okay, that is what it was. I was overthinking it because it doesn't say one blow on the fucking thing. God, okay. What do you have to say about that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Fuck that. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now. White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what you gonna lie about now, nigga. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Lying like shit. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay. Let's see. The two accounts. Other window when I looked at the other window. I heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Finally, that's getting used. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand fall. He can't see it fall. He can't see it. Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay. Of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Okay, you can't see. You can see the broken pieces. You can see the broken pieces, I guess. It was lying on the floor when you looked. Okay. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left, just towards the light stand. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran away for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy. Yeah, he's not saying a lot. Lying on the floor when you looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to— Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well. The witness may continue his account. Mia run to the left, towards the light stand, huh? Let me see. What do I have? Okay. It's the direction of the light stand. That doesn't contradict anything. Broken beyond all recognition. How did he know it was a light stand? Hold on. Let me go back to this. I'm on the floor. So let me present. Yeah, how did you know that? Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ah! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question! Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo, nigga! Problemo grande, nigga! There's a big problem. There's a big problemo. Oh god, hold on. I can't deliver that. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Because the stand wasn't even standing up, nigga. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Got him. Look at him. Defeated. Mr. White. Oh, this nigga finna go Super Saiyan. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Huh. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Here we go. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said, you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Huh? The what wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. Oh no. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Wow, so he's claiming that he knows it's a light stand because he did the wiretapping. Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Wow. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is... I totally had that line killed. You know when you say some shit, when you read some shit in your brain, and then it comes time to your mouth to do the same thing your brain just heard, and yeah, that's just what happened right now. But anyway, let's run it back. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Here we go. All right, let's see. What are we doing? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify when it had fallen over, by the sound. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Damn, Eva, you don't got nothing for me? Alright. Let's see. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Let me look at my evidence now. Damn, he put me in a pickle. Died from a blow to a blunt object. May have been... Maybe it has something to do with the phone call. Broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Clock in the form of a statue. The clock's gears may have been turned. Found in Miss May's hotel room. Maya, a department store. Letter was written in the back. Victim dodging attack. I honestly don't know. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Let me press you on that. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Oh, God. Unidentified fingerprints were several days old were found in the Fay and Company law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Okay. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay. Let me just keep pressing it. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversations. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Entered the Fay and Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. Actually, I don't think he's lying about that because he did actually see it. Let me look. Broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Yep. It was quite stylish. I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. What can I bluff him on? Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. No, it has nothing to do with this. So it's got to do something with the wiretap? No. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. So either that or the... Let me see. The phone. Does phone conversation have anything? September 5th, 9:27 a.m. That's the day of the murder. Okay, nothing there. Okay, it says I have to bluff him, but what do I bluff him with? What do I bluff about? Okay. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. Remains of a broken... It sounds like I need to press him on the glass light stand. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. What? What? Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Oh shit. Yeah, I'll get a motivational speech. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. Did I pass out? What the fuck? Did I pass out? Where am I? What? The waiting lobby. What happened? I passed out? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Damn, I lost? Oh no, this is a flashback. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! I passed out again. Hey, Phoenix! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Whoa. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. That was before he went... Oh! Whoa! Spiritual assist. Oh my god, assist of the century. September 4th. That was the day before he alleged to tap her office. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? Talk about a spiritual assist. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Thank you, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to, like, prove? This nigga's just lying. Ah, finally. I was wondering when we were actually gonna read that receipt. Wow, man, that came in handy. Damn, talk about an all-time assist, a spiritual assist from beyond the grave. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass the judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, got your bitch ass now, nigga. You gonna stop playing? You gonna stop playing with the dead? You gonna stop playing with spiritual mediums? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Okay. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Oh wait, I didn't mean to press Q. The week before the murder. Oh, let me. So she died on September 5th. Oh wow. Okay, he did it a week before. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. I had the dates mixed up. No, I'm like, so objection. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wow. I can't do an evil laugh. You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. Ha! Yup. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Here he go. How are you gonna stretch this one out? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Okay, there's also no proof I did it either. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I am not waiting. Objection. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Bro, you were on penis! Hop off that nigga meat, bro. God damn. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay. Whoa. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Okay. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. All right, well, let's read it. Mia's memo. Let's do it. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Man, sound like the Epstein list 2.0 if I'm being honest. I confess, I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Damn. A spiritual save, bro. Well, I see. There's no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. This was quite a spirited defense. Literally, nigga. Literally spiritual, bro. Holy. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense. Rather, the defendants, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Bitch ass nigga. Oh, holy fuck. That was stressful. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. Hold on, let me save here. I might want to use that for the thumbnail. Okay. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it for as long as I live. Ain't you already dead though? As long as you live? Right. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! I'm saying, man. Am I going? Now let me stop. I don't even know. I don't even know where I was gonna go with that comment. September 9th, 902. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wow! You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Wright & Co. Okay. And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it weren't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Or let's run that back. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Hold up. Oh, that's gonna be the thumbnail. That's gonna be the thumbnail. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. I miss her. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do this. Or let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on. Time's a wasting. Okay. Wait up. The end. Okay. That was a fire episode. Brand new episode has been added. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. This is what we're going to play next episode. Next episode, of course. Yeah, so let's just save right there. And yep, overwrite the selected data. Man, that shit was so stressful, bruh. I was just sitting there like confused because a lot of the clues weren't like it would be super obvious what to contradict him on, but it wasn't obvious how I would use said contradictions because some of them be hyper specific, like that one where I had to use the autopsy report. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to use it because I'm like, well, in the autopsy itself, it doesn't say she got hit once, or it doesn't specify that because old boy took out the instantaneous part. So I'm like, well, can I use it? Can I use it? But after like fucking 20 minutes of just sitting there, I'm like, fuck it, let me just throw it out there, and it worked. Whew, man, I really gotta use 110% of my brain, bruh. It's just like the little shit. It's like the little things I'll be missing out on, or I'll be like not paying attention to, and that'd be fucking me. I'll be getting everything else. And then that last part where the fucking receipt finally came into play, because I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? What does this prove? What is this bloody Mia written on the receipt prove? And then we got that spiritual assistance, and now that was fire, man. That was fire. Oh wait, but all right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see y'all again soon, and deuces.